Hi guys, how we doing? Now, after all the excitement of the Ghostbusters Afterlife trailer, and No Time to Die trailer, I totally forgot about the other two trailers, Black Widow and Wonder Woman 1984. We got our first look, so we'll start with Black Widow first, obviously. So we got our first look the other week there of Scarlett Johansson, back as Natasha Romanoff in her very first ever solo spin-off film. It's been long rumoured that it was going to happen, and it's finally happening. Bit late though, because if you're new to Marvel, you'll be like, wait a minute, she died in Endgame, spoilers. But don't worry, it's okay. This film is said to be set in between Civil War and Infinity War. Well, I don't think it's a solid confirmation, but it's set in between Civil War and Infinity War, or Infinity War and Endgame. So Natasha Romanoff is back in action. Scarlett Johansson is stunning as ever. She's got the classic vintage white costume. It just looks so badass. It's just a tremendous trailer, and it's like one of those kind of things where you're just like, Marvel, you son of a bitch, you've done it again. It's a beautiful trailer. It's fantastic. It just looks so good. It looks like what a female solo superhero film should look like, or vigilante, I guess. I mean, it's got what Captain Marvel probably should have had, and this is only from a trailer, so who knows what it'll be like when the film comes out. It comes out next May, I think April, May time, and so it's exciting as hell. So in the trailer we learn that Scarlett Johansson has unfinished business. Natasha Romanoff has unfinished business, which then takes her back to, we assume, Russia, where the Red Room, where she began her training as a Red Sparrow. Because Red Sparrow, essentially, that film was, with Jennifer Lawrence, was essentially what a Black Widow film probably should look like, just not as explicit as what it was. But the thing is, we'll see from this trailer, this film does look a bit more full-on than like previous Marvel films. I mean, for the best of it, we've got our first Marvel spy thriller, like the Jason Bourne of the Marvel universe, the female Jason Bourne. It looks badass. Anyway, so she's got unfinished business. She's pulled back to, we assume, Russia. She goes up against the likes of Taskmaster, who's a classic Red Sparrow, Black Widow villain, who we actually still don't know who's been cast. He's just this mysterious villain who has like a skull-like mask, who can manipulate and copy moves of, so for him to fight, he copies moves. It's pretty cool looking, actually. We saw a tiny brief bit of leaked footage way back at Comic Con, but now I've obviously got the full release footage. It does look really cool. Some people are saying, is it possibly Jeremy Renner's Hawkeye, Clint Barton? Because he's got the bow and arrows, and you just look and think, is he maybe, that's maybe his other alter ego before he became Ronin? So it's exciting to see, but I hope it's not, because that would be kind of, is that it really? But you know for a fact they've probably cast some big actor who they're just keeping it so secretive. But anyway, yeah, a lot of action. Florence Pugh. Florence Pugh has finally entered the MCU. She'll be playing Yelena Belova, aka the other Black Widow, who has rumoured to become the next Black Widow from the next Avengers film onwards, Avengers 5. It's already been talked about, Kevin Feige's talked about it, it's going to happen at some point. So we assume that Florence Pugh could possibly become the next Black Widow. She's a kind of sister-like figure to Scarlett Johansson. It's all family, it's a very family dynamic, it's a very Russian Red Sparrow, spy thriller, vigilante, Fantastic Four. Because you've then got the great David Harbour. And I say the great because he's amazing in Stranger Things. He was decent as Hellboy, just a very bad script and a very bad film all round. He plays, I've got all my notes here by the way, Alexei Shostakov. He plays Red Guardian. He plays the Russian equivalent to Captain America. Now, in the comics, he is both not bad, but he can be both portrayed as a villain and also a hero. So in this universe, he's a hero. He's overweight. He's fat. It's funny. You see him. He's the kind of light-hearted comedy. He's the light-heartedness of this new film, I take it, right? Because he's quite funny. He's a nice big guy. Like David Harbour's a great actor. He's just very underrated at certain times. We then have Rachel Weisz as Melina, again, another Black Widow. All these Black Widows all trained in the Red Room, and they've all became family. So when you look at it though, it's like mum, dad and daughters. It's fantastic, great dynamic. There's a scene round the table where they're all just sitting, talking, just in family back together, and you get that family dynamic, you get that Fantastic Four family dynamic. It looks fantastic, and the thing is, the irony is, there's 4 of them, it's brilliant looking, it really is. Don't get me wrong, David Harbour, I'd have loved to seen him as the Thing, but do you know what? He looks brilliant as Red Guardian. You see him in the full costume, it's brilliant, this big beard, he just looks fun. Yeah, and also William Hurt is back as General Ross, Thunderbolt Ross, but he's de-aged, so it's a younger version, so you might see maybe, because there's a lot of flashbacks, it's not like a prequel film, but there's a few prequel scenes, aspects of the film. We've all seen some flashbacks throughout the other Marvel films, but I think we're going to get a more in-depth flashback sequence, prequel moment, and we'll probably most likely see General Ross maybe recruit Scarlett Johansson, recruit Natasha Romanoff to then pave the way for her to meet Tony Stark, to then become an Avenger, etc. As for Tony Stark, it's still rumoured that Robert Downey Jr. is in this film at some stage, some shape, way or form, some stage. He did confirm that he's not going to be in the What If animated series, which is a shame because I'd love to see him maybe take on the voice of, like, because obviously the What If comics are, and the concept is, so you have like Captain America. What if Captain America became Iron Man? What if Black Panther became Star-Lord? Which actually is that's one of the comics, that's actually one of the cartoons, to be honest. Oh no, what was it? Hayley Atwell. What if Peggy Carter becomes Captain America, the female Captain America? It's interesting. But anyway, Black Widow looks fantastic. And now on to the next female superhero outing, which is over to DC time. Wonder Woman 1984, Gal Gadot returns as the goddess, queen of the Amazon, the goddess of thunder. No. That is Wonder Woman. She looks absolutely fantastic. She looks good. The trailer, bit slow paced, didn't show much, and I get that you don't want to show much in terms of, because Kristen Wiig plays Barbara Ann Minerva. She plays it. Anyway, Cheetah. She's a villain, Cheetah. She's been shown off in a first poster wearing like a cheetah clothes, but not like Cheetah. But the concept art has showed us that she will become Cheetah at some point, like a proper like. So that's exciting, but it didn't show much, and it was kind of like the Ghostbusters 2020 trailer, the Afterlife trailer. It didn't show the old guys, which I can see maybe why not, but you kind of want to sell this film, so you think maybe they'll show a little bit more action, some Cheetah moments, some Wonder Woman fighting Cheetah, because all it was Wonder Woman doing her thing, which was good, because you like that. It's sexy, it's action-packed, it's girl power, but Black Widow showed more than what it should have showed, but it got the taste buds like, oh my god. Whereas Wonder Woman 1984 kept things mysterious, which was good, but at the same time we're just like, I wanted to see a bit more. We also saw our first official trailer look at Pedro Pascal's Maxwell Lord, who is a billionaire entrepreneur who joins forces with Cheetah. Well, supposedly he joins forces with Cheetah to take down Wonder Woman. So, and that's pretty much it. The trailer looks really good, action-packed, but they've got a lot to live up to after the success of the first film. They want to enter that, they want to hit that $1 billion mark with the box office, along with Aquaman, Wonder Woman, and that's it, only these two. Oh no, sorry, Joker as well. Joker! I've still got to do my review on Joker. I've seen it twice now, and it's one of those, it's a hard film to review. You can't just say, Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, done deal, great film. So I'm going to do it at some point over the next few weeks. I'll just break it down and make a better trailer, better review. I've got quite a lot of reviews to do actually, but anyway. Steve Trevor as well. Chris Pine is back as Steve Trevor. Strange one, because you think, how? But I'm sure he'll explain it, because there's rumours that he is a big baddie who has taken the form, like another secret villain who's taken the form of Steve Trevor to manipulate and fuck with Wonder Woman. Makes sense. But we'll see. And then there's other ones that supposedly it's an illusion, it's an hallucination, she's dreaming, she's seen him but he's not actually there. We'll see what happens. But anyway, 2 amazing female-powered superhero films coming out next year. One a vigilante, one a full-on superhero. It's exciting to see what happens next year. We've got so much films next year coming up. It's fantastic. We're now just over a week from the finale of this saga. It's no longer just the trilogy, it is this saga, this Star Wars saga. Episode 9, Rise of the Skywalker. Sorry, The Rise of Skywalker is the finale, the absolute mental finale. It's just a beautiful, beautiful trailer we've seen so many trailers. Palpatine's back, it's just beautiful, it's nostalgia, it's a fan service, fanboys just... May the Force be with us next week.